Close your eyes, slowly breath in, then breathe out. Now, allow these words to guide you into a quiet space of reflection and strength. Imagine standing at the shore of a vast ocean, feeling the pull of the tides, but understanding that the water's movement does not force you to move. In the same way, you hold complete control over what happens within your mind, regardless of what swirls around you. When worries arise, whether about work deadlines, relationships, or the unpredictability of life, remember that those thoughts are like passing clouds. You observe them, you recognize them, then you let them drift away, holding on only to what empowers you. Consider a moment when you face a difficult decision, perhaps a project that challenges you or a conversation you dread. Ask yourself, is this choice aligned with what I know to be right? If not, release it. If the words you speak do not ring true within your being, let nothing force them from your lips. By honoring your own integrity, you draw strength from honesty. It's like choosing clean water over polluted streams. When you refuse what is false, you nurture a wellspring of trust and clarity inside yourself. Think, too, of how often your mind invents stories about what might happen, weaving scenes far more dreadful than reality itself. You might rehearse a conversation that never occurs, or imagine problems that never materialize. But when you pause and examine those fears, you realize they exist only in your thoughts. In fact, most of the suffering you endure is self-inflicted through these imagined scenarios. Recognize this pattern, and you break the cycle. Confront real challenges as they appear step by step, and you'll discover that actual hardship is often far less terrifying than the dramatized version playing in your head. Picture someone paralyzed by the thought of failure, afraid to begin a new venture because they fear the worst outcome. What if, instead of succumbing to that fear, they embrace it? They could say to themselves, even if things go wrong, I will learn and adapt. By acknowledging fear and moving forward anyway, they transform hesitation into action. This is the moment when real growth occurs, when you lean into discomfort rather than avoid it. Now, consider your responses to events outside your control, unexpected delays, harsh criticism, or sudden changes. You have a choice. You can let these external forces seize your peace, or you can stand firm, choosing reactions that align with wisdom rather than impulsive anger or despair. Imagine a tree in a storm. Its branches may bend under the wind, but its roots hold fast. In choosing calm responses, you root yourself so firmly that no external gust can uproot your sense of purpose. Let us explore the idea of wealth in the mind. Too often, people believe that having more, whether money, possessions, or achievements, will bring lasting contentment. But true richness comes from needing less, from finding fulfillment in simple things. The warmth of sunlight, the clarity of quiet thought, the joy of being fully present. When you reduce your wants, you free your spirit like a bird released from a cage. You soar on the currents of gratitude instead of being weighed down by endless desires. Every obstacle you face is not a barrier, but a passage. Imagine standing before a locked door. You can choose to bang your head against it in frustration, or you can search for the key, knock gently to see who answers, or walk around to discover another entrance. Obstacles show you where strength must grow. The more you engage with difficulty, learning from it, adapting, pressing onward, the more you polish your character. Friction does not break you, it refines you. Remember that a rough stone, through patient grinding, becomes a beautiful gem. When hurtful words or painful actions come your way, recognize that they have power only if you allow them to harm you. If someone speaks harshly, you may see it as a spark threatening to ignite anger within. But you choose whether to feed that spark or to watch it fade into nothing. By realizing that harm is an interpretation, not an inevitability, you break free from the weight of offense. It's like standing beside a fire. You feel the heat, but you decide how close you will stand. Time flows like a river, sweeping us forward whether we wish it or not. You cannot grasp yesterday, it is gone. You cannot fully determine tomorrow, it has not yet arrived. All you truly own is this present moment. When you wake with the sunrise, consider how brief this gift is. Do not squander it on regrets or anxieties. Instead, do what you can right now, speak kindly, act thoughtfully, create meaning. In doing so, you honor the fleeting nature of life and find peace that surpasses worry about what was or what might be. Imagine that life could end without warning. If this were true, how would you speak and move today? Would petty grievances still hold sway? Would you waste time on trivial pursuits? When you hold this truth in your thoughts, each word and action acquires weight. You become more deliberate, choosing compassion over anger, purpose over distraction, presence over daydream. In living as though each moment could be the last, you cultivate depth and sincerity in everything you do. When events do not unfold as you planned, when disappointment replaces expectation, do not curse fate. Instead, welcome the unexpected, for it often carries lessons you could never foresee. Picture a river that changes course. A skilled navigator does not fight the current, but adjusts the sail to harness the new direction. In the same way, when life shifts, adapt. Embrace the detours, for they may lead you to discoveries far richer than your original destination. Release your grip on the future. It exists only in your imagination, a collection of possibilities that may never materialize. Release your hold on the past. It exists only as memory, reconstructed each time you recall it. Stand firmly in the present, where your power lies. Here, you can choose your thoughts, direct your actions, and shape your reality. This is your sanctuary, the still point in a spinning world. Within each of us lies an unshakable core of self-control. When emotions rise like crashing waves, breathe and choose not to be swept away. Right action, acting in harmony with values such as honesty, kindness, and purpose, is the path to real freedom. By mastering yourself, you master your world. Calm is not the absence of challenge, but the presence of steady resolve. Cultivate this resolve through daily practice, mindful breathing, honest reflection, and purposeful action. You are the sage you seek. In the silence between your thoughts, you will find guidance, clarity, and strength. Be still, be present, be free. Breathe in, breathe out, and carry this wisdom